First question, where do you think white people came from? Second question, if we are the creator of white people, where do you think they get their actions from? Where do you think that they learned all their bad behaviors? If we're the leaders and we're the role models, we have nobody to blame but ourselves. Y'all want to know how white people were created? A glitch in the matrix, and that glitch in the matrix is called incest. So yeah, our parents, were black, but the moment that dads started creating children with their daughters was the moment that the skin tones started to get lighter and lighter and lighter. So Jesus's parents were dark, he was tan, and then his descendants got more light in color, and that is what you see now. But the thing is, we are a reflection, because I come from the light, another universe, with the knowing of how and what we are. So y'all over here mad at white people, but yet you created them. Why my inner voice started going off? They're like, yeah, Yakub, aka Jacob, aka Zeus, the one that they talk about in the Bible. It makes so much sense now. I see the fudgery and how Venus and Christ are the same. And the devil is my father. How interesting is that? But yet he was black, okay? And back then, my dad, my grandpa is my dad. Ew. And look, my grandpa now in this lifetime was the same way. I found that out whenever I was 30. Just think Yakub, aka Jacob, in the Bible. And each generation after the incestual incident, the shades got lighter and lighter and lighter. Now our body's this physical vessel, It looks different than what it started because we have reincarnated over several lifetimes, but can you believe it? Now think about the story of God and the devil, and how the devil got mad, and so he got all his little friends with him. So you got the devil and the fallen angels because of the boy club that they had centuries ago. Like, y'all think the Illuminati's new? No. You think the Masons is new? No, it was going on back then. That's why we came in and we was like, we breaking a curse. Okay, so the boy clubs got together, which is just like the boy clubs you see now, police, military, all that weird stuff. So back then, they would agree on doing this stuff together. They went against God and decided we're gonna make our own rules. And then their darkness, because they was doing it in secret, got brought to light when Virgin Mary got pregnant. And they tried to say, look, and if you are a male that has been molested, you got like these two options basically. You're either going to try to make believe that you are a gay man because you want to accept what happened to you as a little kid, so you play it off as if you're gay and you rewrite your story in some false reality, or you become like a lot of men that I know that were molested as a child, and then they want to show power and dominance over women, so they have a shit ton of sexual partners to show I'm a man because I've had sex with all these women even though I was touched as a little boy. This is how life works. Now let's talk about our females for a second, because I am one of them and I've had a lot of experience, and so have a lot of my female friends. And that is, we all done hooked up with another girl thinking that's what we wanted because all the men done hurt us. So basically, yes, I went through my little gay phase, and so did some of my family members, and so did some of my friends. And then you realize that don't work neither. But that's like one of the main reasons that females decide they're gay, because women are so nurturing and then they need that love. But then you run into someone that's a reflection of you that's hurt, and you see basically females in domestic violence situations, gay couples, and you see the same thing with gay men. honestly, if God is not the head of your relationship, the relationship is usually pretty violent in some way or abusive, whether that is physically, mentally, sexually, emotionally, however. Let me give you a little story time real quick. When Paris was gay for a second, okay? That's how you know gay is not real. But the person that I decided to hook up with was named Lisa, and my mom's name is Lisa. Her mom died from an overdose. My mom died from an overdose. She was mixed. I'm mixed. And whenever I tell you she looked like me, she's so cute still to this day. But I was just looking at a hurt version of myself. So of course I'm going to fall in love with that. And women are beautiful. That's never going to change. So basically what had happened is we started out from the dark, like the deep, deep ocean. And then some things happen and life happened. Time, experience has now changed the genes, but that doesn't change the soul, okay? So the future is mixed, by the way, and some really bright, pretty eyes. Another funny coincidence is, I'm black and white. And then my daughter, she is Michael Jackson reincarnated, and we all know he went from black to white. So yeah, this is it. Like this is heaven on earth. We'll still have black people. We'll still have tan people. We'll have mixed people. There'll be white people, but there won't be no race behind it. Somebody could be white, as just bright white, but their parents are African or tan. It's not gonna matter. Y'all gonna have to get rid of that because, there's a story about how twins were born and one was black and one was white. Y'all gonna have to get over the race. There's no such thing. And people are like, oh, that's racist when you say I don't see color. I see color, but I don't see race. I don't see ethnicity. I see humans. The fact that you guys think that anything is separate from you is absolutely hilarious, including sickness, disease, and stuff. The creator of all that was you, so the cure to all that is you. There's actually no such thing as disease. It's like a made up. It's really weird, but I just want to put this in here real quick, that every disease you ever heard of, every virus, every sickness is already in your DNA. It's just whether it's activated or not, and whether you went through certain situations to activate those sicknesses within you. So all the things that my grandma went through, I'm going through. But since she went through it before she's able to teach me how to cure my body from hovering above. I'd be talking about my grandma on a spaceship, and sometimes I think that spaceship might just be my womb. But only time will tell. And now that I think about it, I think that spaceships really are shaped like a triangle. And all I've been seeing lately, and I ain't never seen this, like I've seen it, but it's never popped up in my reality as 369. And I keep on seeing that over and over and over again. So I think some type of creation has formed. And for that, I am very grateful. Anywho, I'm wrapping this up, and I'll have more iMessages for you later.